Hey everybody, and welcome back to another day on SkyFactory 3.0. Aha! In the last episode, I set up this very convenient semi-auto empower, and the primary focus of the last episode was trying to figure out a way to make these crops go quicker. And well, it's worked a little bit. I have figured out that I do have very strong confidence in that the greenhouse glass does benefit more because, like, as I stare at it, you can see all these growth particles flashing about here and there. You kind of see them popping up quite often. But when it's nighttime, I don't see it as much. So I'm assuming this greenhouse glass is doing its job, so that's great. But it's still hecka slow. I've been doing things. I've been AFKing. I've been using Infreon from the mob farm, and I'm still not quite at the point where I can turn all of these into tier 3 quite yet. So it's like, ay. Side note, I was having power issues and I kept getting annoyed that I had to put, what's the word? My golden carrots in there, because, you know, I like to eat my golden carrots. So I kind of went over to my little chicken farm and hooked up a special ender chest and have eggs being funneled through, the eggs being turned into fried eggs, and all that good jazz. So I have a temporary solution to that. But that kind of got me thinking. It's like, I do need power in specific parts of the base, and honestly, making different power generators and maybe wiring them up to the main power is kind of annoying. So I was thinking, you know what would be great? If there was some way to wirelessly transfer power from my main power generator to maybe little specific hubs. Like I could connect that power, those capacitors over there, to this capacitor here and be done with it. All hunky-dory and all that good jazz. So I was looking into it, and I noticed there was a mod called Flux Network, and I think it does exactly what I wanted to. Specifically, these two parts right here, the Flux plug and the Flux controller. Not the Flux controller, the Flux point. Flux controller, I actually don't know what that does yet. I'll play around with it today, though. And this stuff is pretty easy to make. Like, I can just smelt redstone, I got that. That's pretty easy. Flux block, I can make that pretty easy. Flux cores, Flux obsidian, got that. Eye of Ender. My mob farm got me quite a bit of ender pearls, and I recently installed over here one of these things. It's, you know, it's the old classic. I had this on that small platform. I kind of took over, or broke the sieves down and took them over here. And I decided I want to have like a kind of close source of these basic materials, so blaze, redstone, you name it. So I kind of set this up. Works actually really nice. And I made it as condensed as I think you can. I think it's a 3 by 3 by 3, so it's a 27 blocks of space taken up. Not even that, because not even down here is taken up. So it's like, actually, now that I think about it, it's a 3 by 3 by 2. That's even smaller than I thought, because that doesn't really count. That's just there to make things quiet. And if anything, I could probably put it like up here or something. But anyway, yeah, this looks pretty nice. Got a double crusher here to keep up with the sand production. Got some sand going in there. Getting my dust and my other stuff. It did take a lot of figuring out of exactly where I need filters and how to make all this in and out stuff work. And yeah, heck, this thing works really nice though. I do like how this is, although it is slow. But heck, I don't really need it. Anyway, I got off topic. So I was thinking I need to build those energy, the flux plug and flux point, just so I can get rid of these energy conduits, because it doesn't look good, does it? It's just, there's just wires going everywhere. I'd rather have very small contained things. So since I've already shown off that, let's actually grab some redstone. Let's get that smelted up. That should turn... Yeah, flux. Okay. So that should turn into that. What else am I going to need? I need obsidian. Do I have obsidian here? 22. That's enough to get started, I think. I hope. So let's do, where is ender pearls? Check. And blaze powder, check. Make some of those. Doom. Oh, 64. I made too many of those. Oh well. So now that's done. So let's check out Flux Core. So I should be able to make you. I can make. I just need 2 of you, I think. Flux plugs need a flux block. Okay, I need a lot more than just 2 of you. So make some of you. Boom. And then let's just actually make as many of these as I can. 12. Will that be enough? That should be enough. So we got ourselves a flux plug. And we got ourselves a flux point. So I need redstone. Flux point. Alright. So I think these are the 2 basic things I need to do what I want. So just to test it out. Alright, we're here with the flux plug all installed into the capacitor bank. Granted, it's nighttime now, so it's not actually producing power, but we can now play around with this thing. So we need to make a network. So let's just make a network. What do I want to name it? Let's just name it power lines. I don't know. I can change the color. Ooh. That's interesting. Let's just stick with blue, I guess. Great. Okay. Power lines has been created. So I think this should be now sending power. Let's name it Flux, just Flux 1 maybe. Network selection, power lines, network connections, Flux 1. I don't know what a lot of this stuff means or does, but we should be able to kind of mess around with it anyway. So let's test it with this power bank right here. Let's remove this, and now you should be losing power, I think. Why are you not losing power? Because it's not using a lot of power. Let's teleport around a little bit just to make some need for power. Alright, that should be good. Go back down. Okay. So there's an obvious drop in the power supply. So if I add, let's actually break you too, just so there's no other things being connected at all. Okay, so if I add you to that, and then network selection power lines, it's instantly full. That is absolutely amazing, especially with how easy these flux point things and flux, what was it? The flux plug was to make. Oh my goodness, that was great. Now I can actually start getting rid of this stuff. Maybe I could actually, I wonder, could you connect these to it? Oh, you can. Ooh. Okay. So if I wanted to, so let's say I just get rid of this stuff. I think that's as far as I need to go. Okay. And if I want to put one there, will it work? So let's go make another one of those. Let's see, it's a flux point. I just need one of these. Flux pointy point. So if I add you right here in the middle, that looks really interesting. Select the network, power lines. Are you being powered? Well, there's only one really way to find out, because I'm not certain. I need to empower something. That means I need some more prismarine, just for the sake of it. So let's just make some more of those. Needs to do 2 of these. Throw you down. Turn you on. Okay, that should did it. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Running back to base. Let's put one in there. One in there. Are you guys losing power at all? Does not look like it. So they all should be being powered. Let's see if this one goes all the way back up to 800,000 when it's done. How long does this take again? Okay, this might take a bit. Oh, nope, didn't take a bit. Cool, that worked actually very, very well. You know what? Now that I know this stuff works, I'm kind of curious. Does the flux point and the flux plug, how far can they operate? Because I still have that much bigger solar array back at the first place. So I'm wondering, will I be able just to siphon power out of that? Ooh, I need to try that out. Alright, we have returned back to the main place. I've got a flux plug connected to my main base, and I made a new network, and I made a basic capacitor bank just to test this out. So, if I add you on top, and then I connect you to that, do you start filling up? Yes, you do. So I can actually use power from my main base now, or my other base. This is going to be my main base eventually. But my more established place. Ooh, that is cool. Is 2000 RF per tick the fastest it can go? Well, this can only go up to, wait, what? Max input 1000 RF per tick. Then how is it going 2000 RF per tick? That's interesting. So this is actually going to be very, wow, I'm having trouble speaking again. This is going to be very convenient in trying to power things. So next question I have is, can I power things through the nether? Now, do you work in the nether? So let's power your back up. Let it draw all this energy out. Blah, blah, blah. Speaking of the nether, I have to start building a bridge to new terrain because I'm pretty sure how... Ooh, froze. Why'd I freeze? Oh, okay, I'm back. So I was pretty sure that with generation changes, all I have to do for the nether to actually have land now in this version of the mod, I just have to build a bridge out to who knows where. I was hoping this would generate a new place, but I don't know why it didn't. Because I feel like I'm pretty far from the original place. Alright. So, let us put you down. You're missing 820, so can I connect you to the network through the nether? You can. Oh, that is really cool. So the power is, you can pull the power interdimensionally. That is pretty neat. All right, cool. That is nice to know. Nice to know. Okay, so now that we've tested that, I do want to test out some of these other things. So the mod pack itself is just consists of what? Flux block, flux core, something I can't see a recipe of, so I don't know how to get that stuff we've already done. So the flux controller and the basic flux storage. Flux storage, I'm assuming, is probably just gonna be like one of the storage batteries, but might as well try it. So let's make one of you. I don't want you, I want you. And then let's make a flux controller. I am missing... What am I missing? I'm missing one flux? No, I'm missing some flux blocks. Man, this stuff's actually kind of expensive, so now I'm just missing flux. Alright, let's throw another stack of this redstone there. Man, I should just make a separate redstone farm and just, you know, turn all the redstone into flux if that's how expensive this is going to be. Eventually. So can I make you yet? Yes, I can. Goody goody. So is that enough? Yeah, flux controller. Got it. So let's see what you look like. Flux controller. Let's connect you to a network. So let's connect you to power lines. So you are connected. So I can change the priority. So maybe it's kind of like how Ender IO works, where the higher the priority, the more likely the power is to go to this place or this destination kind of thing. Might be wrong, might be not. Send mode, largest first, smallest first, default, receive mode, transfer mode, even distribution, surge. I wonder what this stuff means. God mode. God mode. Huh. Flux point, these are all the points I have. Oh, wait, so could I change? No, I can't. Why? I guess it just lists all the things connected to the networks. So power lines right now is transferring around 200 to 250 R per tick. So I guess it's kind of like a power monitor. It just lets me see what's going on. And I'm assuming this is just power itself. So let's connect you to it. Hook you up to power lines. No? Maybe I just hook you up to power lines. Yeah. So this is just basically a buffer, like a capacitor. Not too amazed with that. But yeah, it's not bad. This is pretty easy. This is a very convenient and well needed mod pack for me. Those wires are getting kind of crazy. But now, I don't really need you right now either. The big parts of it for me is the Flux plug and Flux point. I'm not really sure if I need to have a power monitor, whatever this Flux controller actually does. So, with this Flux point, oh, it looks kind of stranger now. Ooh, kind of looks like a broken down Rubik's Cube, if you've ever broken down a Rubik's Cube. So since I now have this power that I can just kind of move around wherever I want, I do kind of want to take care of something in the mob farm. So the issue I'm having right now is it's not really a horrible issue, is I'm having all of these loot bags just kind of sit here, and I've had loot bags just sitting around doing nothing. I still have an ungodly amount of loot bags sitting at the old area that I need to take care of. And I was thinking, you know what? There's not really a lot of things I want out of loot bags, but the things I do want probably going to come from either epic loot bags. Is there a way I can look? So let's see. Course fruit. I didn't think I'd want that. So like I'd probably want stuff out of the epic loot bag or the legendary loot bag. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I do want to make a crafting system to auto craft this stuff. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So one of the first things I'm going to need is I'm going to need a lot of redstone torches. Do I need more redstone? Oh, did I took all the redstone? Did I took all the redstone? That's right there. Okay. That should be enough of that. So I need to make some crafting benches. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. So let's make a crafter. Do I want to use the Ender Egg Crafter actually? No, I don't want to do that. Let's just use one of these. So I need a machine frame. Do I have the stuff for it? Yes, I do. Let's make you up real quick. Perfect. So now, all I should have to do is, where's down? Down. Go down over here. And maybe put you... I'm wondering, could I pull out, like redirect all the filter, like just kind of filter all loot bags in? I could probably do that. I just need to make a filter for it. So what I'm going to do right now, though, is let's just start pulling out this stuff and putting it in to you. All right, cool. So now let's make the recipe. Done. Apply, and then I need to add the power, so let's just do you right there. Connect you to the network like that. You are powered and you are making all the loot bags. Oh, I forgot I need to change where it puts it. Apply. There we go. That's exactly what I want. So let's put you guys back in there. Let's make another recipe. This stuff's actually kind of a... You all know how this works. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to get all the loot bags put together. And let's see how many legendaries I end up getting. Yeah? Alright. I've converted every single loot bag that I have into legendary loot bags. I had that loot recycler back at the main base that had like 500 of the common loot bags. I had the old mob farm that I never emptied loot bags out of. And I pour them all in through this ender chest into the crafter. Have the crafter make it all up. And I've already opened maybe about 7 legendaries just from the mob farm over here. So let's actually see what we're up to. So when I opened up the 7, there was 3 there still. So loot back. So it's back up to 7. Wow. That's actually kind of lackluster. Because I literally opened. Hold on, let's actually count. I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I opened up 6. Went down to 3. I gained 4. So all the loot bags that I had from the other mob farms and all the other stuff that I've been saving up since the beginning only made another 4 or 5 legendaries. Wow. Wow, that's surprising. Okay then. Well then, moving on. I wanted to finish today by finally being able to upgrade these to tier 3, so I'm wondering if I have enough quite yet. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 short of the full 10 stacks that I need. Is that going to do it for me? Do I have enough? I have 39 Inferium from the mob farm. Will that do it? Might do it. Let's see. Put that in there. No, it does not do it. Whatever. This is gonna be fine. I'll just temporarily make a seed recipe. So give me you. Because I don't want to do this manually. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. So let's do you like that. Seed recipe there. And then I think it's that, right? Yeah. So I can apply. Oh, where'd the seed go? Are you the seed? Oh, it just went there for some reason. Okay, I was like, oh no, where'd my seed go? Don't I have it going into external? Let's just have it go to internal for now. So let's actually pick up some more of these seeds. And then finally have a little bit of an increase in our Inferium production by a factor of... Ooh. I'm glad there's a bottom there. Do I have... I do have my... Oh, good. Boop. Yeah, perfect. So anyway, guys, I will be finishing all of this up off camera. So I would like to say this now. Thank you all for joining me. If you liked the video, please hit like. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do. If you have any comments, feedback, or suggestions, leave it down in the comments section down below. And until next episode, my friends, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Cleaning up the Imperium, oh yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta clean up my Imperium.